So now, to complete the ability to switch between dev and production, we need another version of our injector that will only pull in our minified versions. So we have a dev version here in injector. We'll copy this just to copy the structure and paste it in, and we'll make sure to add a comma between these. And let's call this other version prod. Now we still want to pull everything into our index.html, but now instead of all of our JavaScript files and CSS files, we just want the minified versions of each. So I'm going to copy our minified JavaScript version and paste it in here. I'll add a comma, and I'll do the same thing for our minified CSS, and I'll paste that in. Okay, so what's going to happen at this point if we run Grunt? Grunt will go through each one of these versions and run them sequentially. So first, it will inject all of the files, and then it will go through and inject the minified versions. But we want to switch between the two, and we've already seen the syntax that we can use for that. So if we want to experiment with the production version, we can go down here to our injector task, add a colon, and specify prod here. So I'll type in prod. I'll save this, and I'll go back to the command line to test this out. I'll run Grunt. Now, in our injector, it says we're injecting one JavaScript file and one CSS file. And if we go back to our index.html file, and we scroll up to the top, you see we only have our minified CSS version here. And if we go to the bottom, we have our minified JavaScript version. Now, I'm really hoping that at some point during this process, you started getting some tingles, because this is really cool. The ability to automate this just has the ability to lift so much weight off your shoulders. There's so many mistakes now that you're not going to make because you can automate these things. I can tell you that I still get pretty excited about this. Okay, we're going to go back to the Grunt file,